This full couch here means it's the Faulty Towers Dining Experience that have come to say hello. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Now, first of all, as I adjust that so I can
Looks
actually
like
look
an
at
AA.
you, you are doing horrible things with umbrellas inside.
You started it.
I did. How did I start it?
Well, you were talking about umbrellas before the show.
Yeah, before the show.
And blue bottles. I don't know that.
Look up blue waffle on the internet.
Blue waffle,
No.
not blue bottles. Blue
Don't
waffle.
ever- don't ever
I was
do
at the back, so
Something about a
It'd
breakfast
be
food.
scarred,
Yeah,
scarred
kind of.
for life.
Yeah, it's
it's
one
not
of
something that you're going to make me watch, and I regret it later.
Yeah, it's exactly that. Don't
Oh,
ever
well,
watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch the 2 Cups, so I.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
Okay.
Yeah, all the movies Saw.
Not that I don't trust you, but
or
I
the
don't know
ending of
you.
Lassie. There's certain things I just won't do with my life because I know that.
Lassie and 2 Cups. Is that a new one?
Oh,
Stop it.
2 dogs. What is it? I don't know.
2 dogs, 1 cup. Okay.
If you can get the 2 dogs to do it, you've really got something.
Yeah, that's a well-trained dog. Although, from what I hear about 2 girls, 1 cup, that's kind of what dogs do anyway.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Who's that
Hey,
cat?
internets. Right. So that's horrendous bad luck. We were talking before because it's raining here in Adelaide.
It's raining
today,
out.
After being like 40 degrees on the
It is,
weekend.
yes, it's
Do you want me to
disappointing.
wrestle it off him?
It
No,
is.
you do what you
It's
gotta
not
do.
waterproof
It's probably
anyway.
terrible for the lighting.
Like a
that's
dead
all.
bat.
That's my umbrella.
you can do
It's
things with an umbrella.
not proportioned to my body size, and it's
Yeah.
not actually waterproof.
It isn't actually waterproof.
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
about
After
on
the
the way
first
here.
drench, it's okay for the first drenching, but then it soaks, and you get big droplets.
I
It's
wear a
like
hat.
the cheap raincoats.
Stop playing with the umbrella.
Looks like
the umbrella.
Looks like
Give me the
looks like a
umbrella.
bat. Stop it! Looks like we brought a bat with
I
us.
feel that when
is
we're
a
not
bat.
talking directly at you, you get distracted easily. So
He's very distracted.
Let's talk about you.
We have
Paul.
to rotate him every half hour.
Oh, good stuff. So, so you guys are from the 40 Towers Dining Experience.
Yeah.
It was here last year, but it wasn't you guys. Like it was other members of your company.
Yeah.
So, is it a whole new experience this time?
It's
No.
always a whole new experience.
Of course.
Because
I'm,
it's semi-improvised. So,
so I'm
it is.
guessing you're the German. You're the hot receptionist.
You know the series
one,
well, then.
and you're the director. Would that be fair to say, or
He'd
you-
love it to work that way, wouldn't he? Yeah. No.
So I'm
Basil.
guessing Basil.
Yeah, Basil.
Well,
yes,
Basil and
Sybil.
Manuel.
Yeah,
See.
that's right.
Ooh, very good. See, I know comedy stuff.
You know your classics.
Yeah. So tell us how about the show and what happens.
People are treated as if they are coming to the Faulty Towers restaurant.
That is to say, badly. They're just treated like scum.
No.
Oh, no.
There's a whole variety of ways you can treat people, Jason.
Yeah, it's a whole-
You'll pick this up.
The whole
They
spectrum
do
of
get fed.
If you watch series, sometimes Basil treats people really nicely, as does Manuel.
Right.
But it still
Simple
can be sucking up in an awful way.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
And so, how do you 3 get involved in it?
From the beginning, or
Eeh.
Yeah,
well,
sure.
basically only 1/3 of the show's scripted, the rest is improvised. So every show is different.
Mm-hmm.
Andy's one of the original writers of the script.
Not the TV series.
No, of this script of this show.
You would've
Me
been
and
so
John.
young
Which is
and
different
fresh,
to
you
it,
couldn't
yeah,
imagine.
yeah.
Bastard John never put me in the credits.
So he's got 15 years up. I've got 12. And
Wow.
where are you up to, Kevin?
Well, I'm relatively new to the company. I've been doing it about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Right. Excellent. And where do you go from here? Is this the pinnacle of if you look a bit like John Cleese in the 70s, or can you then go on to like the Fish Called Wonder dining experience and stuff?
Oh,
Oh, there's an idea.
Fish Wonder Dying
Oh,
Experience.
that's a really good
You
idea.
could do like a fish and chip shop or something. I don't know.
Well, see, if I play Jamie Lee Curtis's
Oh,
role, it would mean that I could get a boob job as a tax deduction.
That's what I did. Nice. So did any of you guys get to see John Cleese when he was in town or in Australia
I
recently?
saw him last Wednesday.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
saw him in Birmingham
Okay, nice.
before he came over.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, loved it.
And
No.
I should probably call you by your real name, but
People do call me Manuel because they like him.
okay. Oh, that's true. So how was the John Cleese experience?
Yeah, it was great. You wouldn't call it stand-up. It was more like an evening with John Cleese.
Yeah, and I heard that he sat on stage and someone interviewed him. Is
That
right?
was the first half. The first half was an interview, and then there was intermission. The second half was him just sharing stories and anecdotes.
And we busily taking notes. Did it help at all?
I don't know if it helped. Like, it was inspiring. And I was particularly interested in the old Monty Python days,
Yeah.
and he spoke a lot of pre-Monty Python. Like,
Yeah, right.
He worked
Yeah.
on the David Frost show and with the two Ronnies. And
Yeah.
it was just a history of John Cleese, really, with a lot of anecdotes and jokes.
I like the
Yeah.
big blow-up photograph of his ex-wife taking out a large wad of money from an ATM. I thought that
Yeah.
spoke volumes.
Yes.
He's quite a bitter guy, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's really bitter
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
right.
He actually
And
had it worked out as to the length of time it took her to make a cup of coffee in the morning, how much that cost him.
Right.
Yes.
In the
It was in the
payout.
tens of thousands.
Yeah, it was
Really?
like
Well,
43 grand or something like that
Yes.
was what she earned while making a cup of coffee for herself in the morning.
That's why I plan to never ever get rich.
Well, or at least go and shag John Cleese and get a payout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a Paul McCartney, or any of them.
Or any of them,
Yes.
really.
Yeah.
There's heaps of choice, especially when you look like me. I can get any man I want.
Especially with the boot job.
Yeah, exactly.
with the big
They're going to have to be up here, I think.
Berkeley.
I don't know what that means. Right. So,
In front of your face is what you're thinking.
Sorry.
In front of your face, you're thinking.
Yeah, because no one's. And then I'll be
Now
like,
I'm gonna get a
my
bit-
face is just up here.
More girls should do that.
So how is it? Is the food even an issue in
No,
your
it's
show?
good.
No,
It's
I'm
good
sure
here in
it's
Adelaide.
good.
Yeah.
No, but like in your show, like do people actually come for the food, or is it really
No.
just for the show?
I
Well,
would.
it's for the show.
I would come for
They
the
come
food.
for dinner.
Yeah,
I think
they
they
expect
expect
to
to
eat.
get a reasonable meal.
Yeah.
Do you ever get complaints? Does anyone come and not get it and go, the service here is shit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's
Really?
hilarious.
Some people do not get it. They
Yeah.
get brought by friends or
Yeah.
someone bought them.
And like
in
it's a,
whatever.
No idea.
it's a surprise. Someone
was-
will bring them, oh, this is a
we
good idea,
make that
surprise.
worse, of course.
And they've never seen faulty towels, and they just think you're
What horrible
obnoxious
friends.
twat who's
Yeah.
stuffing up their
I should
evening.
totally bring
yeah.
my dad. That would be the funniest thing ever.
And not telling what you're taking him to, yeah.
Yeah, and so
It's
what do
cruel
you,
and unusual
what do you tell
punishment.
people who?
Well, see, Ali actually tells a story in Edinburgh. She's the woman who owns the company.
Hmm.
That these people were leaving at the end of the show at the Edinburgh Fringe, and they said to her, "You know, this would make a great television series." I mean, just you just sort of people just sometimes just don't understand.
That's great. I did a show that was like The Lord of the Rings in an hour.
Oh,
And,
Oh, yes.
and someone came up to us on the street and went, "Well, that was really good." We're like, "All right, did you see the movies? There are movies." It's like based on a book. There's a book. Like, and they were completely flipped out.
you're kidding.
I
Did you
don't
have a Hobbit?
Yeah, well, we had like a golem and like a little hobbit doll and stuff. I reckon
Perfect.
if we stood
Yeah.
up, I reckon
Perfect.
that we
Thanks.
would be about the same
You'd
height.
make a lovely Hobbit.
Just stand up.
I usually lose the height thing.
Oh, wow. Oh, this has like never happened before.
We're all about the same
All
height.
right, but I'm wearing heels. So that's not a thing. Don't look. Everyone always checks. Whenever I say I'm wearing heels, people think that, oh yeah,
You
he
always
probably
gotta
is.
look.
Yeah. Okay.
Always gotta look.
Well, thank you. Okay, so
Moment. Yes.
so you guys said that you travel around like in different companies. So there's 16 of you that run all around the world.
Yeah.
It's not always 16.
Not always 16. Sometimes let a few dead weight go.
Yeah.
And does that mean,
Jason.
oh, hello.
The chat room wants to know, do you struggle to improv sometimes?
No.
No, it's
No.
a gift.
If you're in the character, then there's
Yes.
so much to do.
If you struggle to
Yeah, you
improv,
just-
you won't survive.
You just react to, I guess because we become the character, you just find yourself reacting as the character would.
Yeah.
And
yeah. That's the
sometimes
best
that's
part.
politely, sometimes that's very rudely.
Yeah, and that gives you so much because you can always be ruder to people.
Yeah.
Well, he can. I've tried to
That's
be
true.
nice.
You have to be
Yes,
nice.
yeah.
I try to
She's
be nice.
rude to me.
He's to him.
No, have things ever gone completely haywire where something's just you've forgotten props or you've really hurt someone or anything?
No, it's usually the audience that go haywire. We had a man jump up in Ireland at a particular point of the show where Basil smacks himself, and it was just after that, and he decided to jump up, drop his pants and stick his backside at me and say, "My turn."
That seems weird.
I know, I smacked him.
Yeah, good. Your character.
Yeah, character.
Well, Sybil would.
Excellent work. Now, we should we play games on the show. So, which one of you would like to play a game that possibly involves chocolate, possibly doesn't?
Chocolate.
Okay.
What do you mean possibly? What have you got me
Well,
into
yeah.
there?
No,
Is it chocolate?
Is
Does
there
it just
sucking
look like
involved?
it
chocolate?
could potentially be chocolate. There
It's
are 5
chocolate. I hope
games you
there's
get to
sucking
choose one.
involved.
Some of them involve chocolate. and
Chocolate or something else
Use a
brown.
chocolate.
I can tell you which ones the chocolate ones are. If you
All right,
like.
well, let's just do that.
Okay.
Just
There's
give me
Chucky
chocolate.
Stab and Candy Challenge.
Just give me
involve
chocolate.
There you go.
I'm not just going to give you chocolate.
What's the one that says
You gotta
shit
earn it.
bricks?
Shit bricks is another game.
It's
that-
not involving bricks, is it?
No, or shitting. But, yeah. So would you like to play Candy Challenge or Chucky Stab?
Chocky stab.
Chucky Stab. All right, Dana.
Chucky.
Stab!
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh,
you
and
might.
it's milk chocolate,
Oh,
your
it's the good
favourite.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Actually,
I like
Whittaker's
dark.
is the good stuff.
The which one?
Whittaker's.
Whittaker's.
From New Zealand.
Okay,
I
nice.
thought they were American.
You guys spend a bit of time in the UK then. Their Cadbury's just different, isn't it?
It's too sweet. It's got lots of sugar in it.
Well,
It's not the same.
I heard that it doesn't. It's not as milky
Yeah.
It's not as creamy because
You can taste the sugar.
there's something they have to put in the Australian one so that it doesn't melt in our temperature.
Right, yeah.
Whereas in England, they're so cold.
It's probably
like
the wax
freaking-
content.
Yeah, it's
It
probably,
makes it smoother.
Yeah, it's half candle. All right, so you might have played this at school back in the day, where you just have to eat with a knife and fork, eat as much chocolate as you can.
I'll still play it now.
Easy.
Oh.
Good. Now, if you
Get over
don't
there.
remember the rules, you can't finish one block until you've eaten the last one. Wait,
Hang
hang on a
on,
second.
Wait.
There are no rules.
Stop,
It's chocolate.
Oh, you can't stop it!
All right, go.
Go! Come on, Andy!
We should plug
You
your,
can do it!
We should plug your. You're
You're
just.
going to ask me the question.
Come on, Andy!
He's
Go
just
for
gonna
it!
eat the chocolate. He doesn't even.
Can
care
he
about
stick
the
his
rules.
face in it if he doesn't use his
I think
hands
he's
with the
got
knife
to.
and fork? Just stick your whole face
See,
in
you know what we
it.
do?
Just...
Oh my god! You know what the crew gets is at
Come
the
on,
end
Andy!
of the show, so-
Come on, keep going. You can do it. He'll down it before the end. Chase it across the
I
chest.
bought that from an IGA. That cost me $3.60. $3.60 for a tiny block of chocolate.
You're going
Now
to buy
it's
all
yours.
your own props, but you
Now-
can write it off.
While he's
You
doing.
just interviewed
Yeah, exactly. You're clearly busy. Right. So tell us when and where the show is.
We're at Ace's Bar and Bistro
That's in
for the length
Street.
of the festival. We're there till the 18th of March.
18th of March.
And then we do matinees on
Just suck out
Sunday.
from the thing.
Matinees on Sunday.
Yep.
And we're not there Friday. But they can book through the Fringe office or
Yep.
through Interactive Theatre.
And it's just one show a day? You said you got matinees?
Yeah, there's
on Sunday.
matinees.
Okay,
Yeah.
because sometimes there
Come
was
on, Andy.
shows.
Get into it, mate.
So it works better if you stab
There's
it.
a technique.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
definitely a technique. Or you could just.
I would just
There
stick
we
my...
Go get it, Tiger. All right.
You have to take it off.
You know, no, that's fine.
That is really
you can just take
loud.
it all because you've licked it, so you can have that.
He will. He made sure he was going to get the whole
Are you
thing.
planning on playing this with someone else?
No, not anymore. No,
How much did you eat?
I only licked
How
the bit that was
You
uncovered.
got to show
That's
everybody
all right.
how
you're more
much
than-
you
well,
ate.
you can share that with these guys.
I'll leave that.
No, you guys can have that. See?
That was a good
No,
game.
yeah.
I like that.
You
No,
can't
Andy,
eat it.
Andy
all.
can have it.
Now, Kate,
You
did you
get
see
it
how many he
all.
I
ate?
could play that again.
No, because he licked like half of it.
Well,
I only licked the calf I
there's
had.
9 there, and
Look
I'm
at
trying
just
not to
taking
get
over the
my
whole
fingers
show.
over. Sorry, darling.
No,
There's
that's
9
fine.
there, so there's 18 pieces left. So you may have to Google how many pieces are on a dairy milk block. Which
He ate about 6.
Yeah, I reckon he had
hell
6.
you ate? That's
Yeah, because there's
pathetic.
8 rows.
Yeah.
I had licked the rest. There was no hurry.
So this is what happens when you know, like you're happily in a relationship. If you were depressed and desperately single,
Yeah.
you would have downed the whole friggin' thing.
You would have just thrown the packet at the TV and Bridget
Yeah, yeah.
Jones's diary. I don't care. All right.
I think that's yours too.
Are you guys
I
married?
like this show.
Hey?
Are you guys married to
He
each
is.
other?
No, don't be
Because
ridiculous.
it just really feels like it at the moment.
We've worked together so
12
long
years.
that he probably feels
I'm
like
their,
an ex of mine.
I'm their love child.
Yep.
It wasn't. I'm sorry. It
I
wasn't.
don't know
love.
what's
It
happened
wasn't
with.
love.
Don't know what's happened
And I
with
can't.
the genes.
I really can't imagine that it's the
No.
child of these two.
It's a throwback.
'Cause
All right.
Yeah.
Kevin's
Sometimes you get this
single. Are you
intelligent,
single?
attractive. Yeah.
You're single. I'm single. It's been a while.
Hey, internet.
Ring me.
You can
Find me at Ace's Bar and Bistro.
yeah, or
6 nights a week.
interactivetheatre.com.au.
Yes.
All right, excellent. Well, we might let you guys.
Sponsored. This is how you get free chocolate next year.
That is a great idea. Kate, can we
Cadbury.
get someone under that? Free chocolate next year?
I'll do the Mickey Buckley. Free chocolate.
Oh,
And he
wow.
had to buy coffee. So we need a cafe to
That's true.
sponsor
We need a
you.
coffee machine and
It's all in the product placement.
everything else. What else do we want? You want
No,
some?
we use a lot of Macs. Maybe we can get them to sponsor.
Yeah, Apple. Hey, how you going? All right, it doesn't matter. Right. Anything else you want to plug before you go?
No, not what we can
No. You've
No.
got a show
I'm
on.
not
You're
gonna pick that
single.
up.
You like chocolates.
do. He's just got distracted because a lovely young lady walked in the room.
I know.
That
You
was
said
the
you
end
said plug.
Plug.
Let's go to an ad break and see what happens when we're coming back.